All right, we are live streaming already. Bam. Hello, hello. Valerie Walton here with ValerieWalton.com. And I'm so excited to be back again. My apologies for the tardiness. I was just being asked to be a speaker in a virtual workshop coming soon. So once all of that is finalized, I will definitely fill you in on where I'm going to be speaking and how you can get access to it and what I'm giving away for those who come and all that great stuff. So I'm very excited for that. Okay, now I'm also excited, child. There's just excitement everywhere, child. I'm also excited to be sharing with you part 2 of this series on the 3 lies that your upline has told you that is costing you money and how to fix that, how to finally start making sales online in your business. So let me do a little housekeeping. I'm going to go ahead and grab the all the information that you're going to need to be able to follow along with me from the description box. I always forget. I'm on here every day and I always forget this. How do I get in there? Oh, content. Help me, y'all. I was in such a rush to get out here to see you that forgot what I was doing. I don't know. Okay. There we go. So yeah, the upcoming events and all that good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm just going to duplicate. And you know what to do. If you're watching me live, go ahead, say hello. Let me know you're watching me. Also, include any questions at all, anything that you have about building a home business, especially when it comes to network marketing or affiliate marketing or direct sales. I'll be happy to give you some answers. Who knows? I might create a whole piece of content, a whole training, all thanks to you. And I will definitely give you a shout out in that video if and when I do that. Okay, so if you're watching the replay, you hopefully know by now that since I'm streaming live, there's some things that I have to do that normally I would have edited out of the video, but I can't because this is live. So just skip ahead until I get started, and I'm going to start trying my best to make sure that I leave a timestamp for you to be able to do that. Okay, so here we go. I'm just about done with this part. Forgot that one little word in there. Okay, perfect. Now, yesterday we got started with this series, and I didn't pull up my my notes either. So yesterday we started this series, and we talked about the fact that one of the 3 lies was about the fact that, oh shoot, where'd it go? Hold on, something just happened. What just happened here? Okay, you guys can hear me and see me okay, right? Hoping so. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was so weird. And let me pause that too. I don't know why oh, okay. Just figured it out. Okay. So crazy. Okay, so anyway, yesterday we talked about lie number 1, which is the fact that your company is not your business. You are your business. I gave you a real world example of that from me being a hairstylist and all that good stuff. So if you missed it, you missed some really good golden nuggets up in there. You need to go back, grab that information so you get a clear understanding as to why it is not the best idea to go on social media and always post about your products and post about the company and have the company logo everywhere and go on Facebook and put in your intro part where it asks you where do you work and you say works at, you know, Herbalife or works at TLC. Don't put that in there. Okay. And oh my gosh, I'm getting so many ideas hanging out with you every day, but that should be another series. What should you put and what should you not put on Facebook when you're setting up your profile, and why? Would you like that? I need you to put the word Facebook or just FB in the chat, in the comments, if that is something that you would like to know, right? Because if you shouldn't brand your company and you should brand yourself, how do you do that on Facebook? What do you do? How do you do it on social media, period? I can help you with that. Okay. And matter of fact, I think I might have may have already done a video on what you should have in your Facebook profile. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I did have that. Okay. So now we're going to talk about lie number 2 today, which is, you may have heard everybody's a prospect, right? Don't shortchange yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Don't assume. Just go out there and talk to everyone. Go for no, right? The problem with this is that it's just a lie. It's just not true. And no successful business follows that formula because it's not a formula. It's false. Okay. No, honey, no, Cher. I don't even know what else to say about it. But no, that is not, that's not the way to go. You see, with a professional, successful, profitable business, right? Look around, right? Look at your McDonald's, look at your Starbucks, look at your GNC. When you look at these businesses, they all have a target audience that they focus on, their target market. They do not focus on anybody but them. And as a matter of fact, remember, I told you that this whole thing with attraction marketing and why that is really going to help you eliminate the pain out of your business building and start bringing you what you want, is because that every company and every person that is successful follows this. So I will even use Beyonce as an example for this one. Okay, so I'll give you a couple examples today, especially since I was late. I'm going to give you everything. Okay, so here's the deal. And I touched on it yesterday. To say everybody's a prospect makes no sense. I'm going to prove it to you. Here's an example. Okay, and I used this yesterday. If I decided that I wanted to start a business where I sell shoes, and I sell a certain kind of shoe, right? Let's say I sell high-heeled shoes, right? I sell pumps, I sell red bottoms, I sell Louboutins, honey, okay? And that is for, women who are looking for, formal wear for something like a major event, a wedding, anything like that, even an important business event. So, if I offer that, I cannot then go out here and say, hey, everybody's got feet, therefore everybody is a prospect. I can't say everybody's got a pulse, therefore everybody's a prospect. And think about this. Let's say my store is located in a mall or a strip mall. I cannot say, well, everybody in this mall is within 6 feet of me, therefore everybody's a prospect. That'd be absolutely ridiculous. The only people that are prospects are the ones that come into my store. So I have to give them a reason to come into my store. I have to let them know that if they are looking for something that I have, then this is the place to come to get it, right? People go to the mall for different things. Doesn't mean just because they're there for you, right? And it would be crazy, absolutely crazy for me to leave my store to go out there where everybody is and start chasing them around saying, hey, you got feet, come here, come try these shoes on. I don't even know what else to say about that one, right? Are you following me so far? It doesn't really make much sense. However, unfortunately, this is what is being taught in some network marketing companies, direct sales companies, even affiliate marketing, and it just doesn't make sense. So what you want to do instead, like I said, you want to focus on your target audience. In my case, if I was selling shoes for women that are high heels for formal wear, then I'm going to target those people. I'm going to target women who fit the sizes I sell and are looking for shoes like that and willing to pay the big bucks for the Louboutins, right? So I'm going to even show you, and I hadn't planned on doing this, so let me grab it real quick. I'm even going to show you a process that you want to go through. This needs to be your strategy, online or offline. This needs to be your strategy when it comes to finding the right people to talk to about your business. Because again, we talked about this yesterday as well. You know, you have your upline tell you to sit down, write a list of 100 people that you know, and go talk to them. Those are the first people you want to talk to because That's your warm market. Bullshit. That is not your warm market. Okay, they not even your cold market, child. Sometimes they the ice, what do you call it, freezer burn in the freezer, child. They not even the ice in the freezer. That's how ice cold they are, right? Because it's not about whether or not you know them, it's about whether or not they know you and perceive you as a solution to their problem. That's your warm market. And if your friends and family ain't that, then they're not your warm market. And for most of us, 9 out of 10 of us, that's exactly what the case is. Okay. So anyway, let me bring this up for you real quick here. Where do I need to go? I always forget where this is. Oh, that's not it. It sure ain't there. Oh, I think I know. Documents. Yes. Look at me finding stuff, yeah. Okay, so I want you to take a look at this. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you now. Dun, 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 dun. If it'll let me share my screen with you now. Oh, I had to click that. There we go. Okay, so let me open up this picture here. Okay, so this is what I want to talk to you about right now. The sales funneling process made very, very simple. And I want you to start to embrace these definitions of target audience, leads, prospects, all that good stuff. Now, the majority of you that are watching me, you're looking to build your business online, which is why you're here with me online right now, right? You want to use some form of social media. Now, generally speaking, I like to talk about Facebook first and foremost, because Facebook is the biggest social media platform on the planet. There are 2.3 out of 8 billion of us who exist on the planet who have an active Facebook account. 2.3 billion. And even if you got a little tiny slither of a piece of the pie, you would be able to live out your biggest dreams with your business. Okay? Even 1% of 2.3 billion is 23 million. You don't even need that many people in order for you to take off in your business. So you don't even need 1%. Okay? I want you to think about that. So now you start off on social media, right? Namely Facebook, and you start looking for your target audience. There are 2 ways that you do this. There's the passive way and there's the active way. I break this down with my coaching clients, to my coaching clients, and we also break this down in our level 1 workshop. We also break this down for you if you grab access to Val's Victory Vault, right? That's only $10 for a trial membership for you to check it out and see what we're talking about. Be a part of the whole entrepreneurial community that I'm a part of, okay? But your target audience is this. It is not just any and everybody. It is the people that you believe may have an interest in your business. Now, although you might want everybody to have an interest in your business, they don't, because people are human and they have preferences, and those are the folks you want. People that have an interest in your business. There is a preference there where this is the type of thing that they tend to look for. That would be your target audience. Okay. Now, once you're out here online using passive and active methods to connect with your target audience, when you connect with them, you want it to go a little deeper. You want them to take the next step, right? Well, the next step is for them to become a suspect. So people from your target audience, right? This is what it is. People from your target audience who now show some behavior that indicates that they just may be interested in your offer. What does that behavior look like? Well, on Facebook, this would be the people who are viewing your Facebook lives, viewing your Facebook stories, commenting on your posts, stories, and lives. putting reactions for your post. That is a suspect. They're not a lead yet, but they're getting close. You're getting warmer, right? They are a suspect. So now, in order to take them from suspect to lead, here's what needs to happen. Take a look. Look at the only difference between a lead and a suspect. A lead, and I focus heavily on lead generation. A lead is a suspect that has expressed both an interest and has given you a means to communicate with. So the suspect might have shown you some behavior that they're interested in. That's nice, but they need to give you permission to communicate and connect with them. Are you following me? This is why it's just so ineffective for you to go out here and buy leads. Those people did not give you the means to communicate with them. They gave someone else the means to communicate with them, and that person sold their information to you. Now you're sitting up there with no connection to them, nothing in common. You can't relate to one another. Are you really surprised that they tell you, who the hell are you? I didn't give you my information. Take me off your list. Right? No surprise there, because there was no connection built. The people tried to skip those steps. They skipped the social media step, the target audience step, and the suspect step, and tried to go straight to leads. And cutting corners will bite you in the buns. So we don't want to do that. If you do it right, it'll pay you for life. Okay? So we want that person to want to give us their information. And when they do, they become a lead. Now, the lead step is a very important step, because again, this is a foundational part of growing your business. This is lead generation. Lead generation allows you to build your list. So see, it's not as simple as what the uplines try to tell us when they say, oh, just write down a list of 100 people. And that's how you get started with your business. Imagine if you're able to sell, your $50 package of products to people, and it's 100 of them. Oh my gosh, you're already at $5,000. Stop. Okay. Because they don't want your stuff, child. Okay. So no. So instead of making a list, why don't we build the list? And now we don't have to be worried when we go and approach them or talk to them. We don't have to be worried that they may not want our stuff and that we may get rejected, and we all hate rejection. So why would we even try, right? We don't need to go through that. Not anymore, because now you're going to have people coming to you, giving you their information, saying, yes, I am interested and I want you to tell me more about it. Isn't that so much better for you? You feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, right? Isn't it easier to stop chasing people or stop wondering, hoping, wishing, and praying that they might kind of sort of be interested enough to at least click your link and try to slip in your link to kind of get them to click it? And instead of doing that, letting people come to you and say, oh my gosh, Val, I saw your post. I need to know more. Val, I can totally relate to you. Let's chat. That is so much better, right? And if you want that, you're in the right place. Go ahead, click that like, click that thumbs up that you're getting some value from this, because since that's what you want, I'm showing you how to get it. All right. Now, this is why lead generation is so important. And this is why I talked about lead magnets a couple weeks back. You need to go back and watch that training, because lead magnets are the way for you to be able to collect all the data from all of these folks that are giving you a means to communicate with them, and do it in a very organized way, a very structured way. Even for us P personalities, the perceiving personalities are not quite as organized as the judging personalities, the J's. So kudos to them, but at least this is a way for me to feel a little more J-ish. So anyway, if you have your if you have a lead magnet, that's a way for you to not only be able to collect the info, but also to be able to do the next step of prospecting, because now you have people to talk to and you have a topic to talk to them about that is not small talk. I don't do that crap. I don't do that. I don't do none of that. If you were looking for how to close your business through small talk, I don't do that. We want to get straight to the point. And so I'm going to look for people that want to talk about the thing that I've got to offer them. Right. And those folks would be my target audience, right? Who become suspects, who become leads. And now they're right in front of me. I can talk to them and turn them into a prospect. What is a prospect? A prospect is a lead that has been pre-qualified, meaning they have a need for what I offer. They have a desire to get it. They have the resources to buy it, right? And all of that has been confirmed through a conversation of some sort, whether it is on the telephone, in a Zoom call, or even just on Facebook Messenger, maybe even a text. Do you see how simple this can be? It's very simple. And like I said, I have my 3 steps to closing in just 3 minutes or less. All right. 3 simple questions that I ask folks that get them in the door, and they go from lead to prospect. Okay. And then become a customer. All right. And that's what the dollar signs stand for. I just couldn't fit the word customer in there, so I just put the dollar signs. But they become a customer at that point because you've pre-qualified them. Right. And now you're like, awesome. Well, here's what I have to offer. And then they buy it. I mean, it's very simple. Picture this. Picture you own a McDonald's, right? And you've done the marketing part, right? In a network marketer's case, in our case, yours and mine, we do it through social media. Even McDonald's does it through social media these days too. But you know, they're an older company. So back in the day, they were doing more of the commercials and billboards, right? But anyway, they had to go through a marketing process of some sort, right? And they did it to find their target audience. Their target audience. They did not say, oh my God, everybody's got stomachs, therefore everybody can eat our food. They did not do that. Okay. It was, we want the people who are family oriented. That's why we got the Happy Meal, so they can bring their kids here. Right. And that also increases how much money they make, because the more people, the more orders, therefore the more money. Right. They are looking for people that want, you know, quick, fast, on the go food. It's fast food. They are not targeting people who are health conscious and always, you know, taking supplements and always working out and always drinking their green shakes every morning. That's not McDonald's target audience. They couldn't care less about whether or not you drink a green shake, child. They don't care. They couldn't care less if you don't like them. Don't care, because you're not in their target audience. Now imagine your business runs like that. Because one of the things that I noticed as a coach, you know, I've been doing this for some time. I've helped over 4,000 entrepreneurs these past 5 years. And one thing that I've noticed is there are some folks that get very nervous about going out there and marketing on social media. I don't know what people are going to say about me. I don't know what they're going to think. If you feel like that, those folks are not your target audience. So why in the world should we give a damn about what they think? We're not here for them. Who just got a breakthrough? Whose light bulb just went off? I heard it. Okay. So that's not what we're here for. We're not here to worry about what mom thinks. We're not here to worry about what our cousin Ray thinks. Okay. They're not your target audience. This is why it doesn't make sense to write your list of 100 people. This is why it doesn't make sense to go around telling everybody, oh my gosh, I've got a business. I want you to support my business. That doesn't sustain you throughout things like a pandemic or a recession. Do you want a recession-proof, pandemic-proof business? Because if you do, this is the way to do it. And this is a simple way to do it, right? So we got to stop worrying about everybody and what they think. We need to focus on where's our target audience, because we already know what they think. We already know. They're looking for what we have to offer. So McDonald's will target the folks that are hungry and on the go and just want to grab a quick bite to eat real quick and bring the kid for the Happy Meal, child. That's all they worried about. They're not thinking about nothing else. And think about this too. Their price point is super low, and yet they bring in billions of dollars a year. Billions. So once again, even though there are people out there that will never go to a McDonald's, they're like, ew, no, I wouldn't go there. I'm not putting that junk in my body. Is McDonald's crying? Hello. Enough said. Okay, moving on. All right. So yeah, everybody is not a prospect. And notice how far down the steps finding your prospects are. Why would anyone in the world tell you that everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry on social media is your prospect when you have work to do first? This is a real business, right? This is real. This is legit. So we have to treat it as such. And we can't just go around chasing people down, talking about some, hey, you look like a like-minded individual. Here's a link. We can't do that crap. That's for the amateurs. You're in the big leagues now because you're hanging with me. Okay. So there you go. This is the process. And it's very simple. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. Let me close that picture real quick. All right, cool. It's like you're following along. Awesome. All right. So remember when I said that even with attraction marketing, everybody who's successful uses it, whether they realize it or not. And that is because there are 3 steps to attraction marketing. You build up your audience, right? You build up your audience, build your list, right? And by list, I mean email list, your contact list, your list of prospects, whatever you want to call it, but it's roughly the same thing. So you build your list and then you engage with that list. You got to get out here and start having conversations so that you can start collecting data to figure out what you should and should be doing in your business, who you should and should not be reaching out to in your business. That is all very important. And only through engagement can you make that happen so that finally you can then sell to your audience. Okay. When you're selling to your audience, is not much for you to do. Because again, to use McDonald's as an example, they go through and they do the marketing. They bring in their target audience. They take them from target audience to suspect. People who are watching their commercials, reading the billboards, driving past thinking, maybe I should stop over there because I am pretty hungry. Then they go into prospect. At this point, you have pulled into the McDonald's drive-through and now they're going to have a conversation with you. And how does that conversation go? Hello, welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? They don't assume that they know what you want. They ask you what you want. You tell them, I want a number 2. Great. Drive around to the front, please. They don't try to argue with you. They don't try to convince you to buy something else. They give you what you want and you gladly give them what they want, your money. And that's how business works. Okay. That is the whole process. Same thing for us. If you take the time to have a prospecting conversation, when you find out, how may I help you? You'll be able to close a sale just as easy as that too. You'll be able to do it just as easy as a pull around to the front type of method. Same way, if you first find out what they want. Not what you want them to have, but what they want. Okay. So everyone with a pulse is your prospect, just is not the truth, my dear, my friend. Okay. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Okay, cool. Now, when it comes to giving your target audience what you want, what they want, I'm sorry. This is where your lead magnet comes in, right? And this is also how you can figure out, well, that I don't know, where my target audience is, or if I'm even in the right position, in the right places online to be able to find them and have them find me. Well, first off, if you're on Facebook, you're in one of the best places you could possibly position yourself to be. But secondly, if you do not have a lead magnet, you need to get one. Now, I am a part of an entrepreneurial community where not only do we share tips with each other on what's working right now in our business. Matter of fact, we just had an amazing training once again on Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night we have it. The link for that is in the description box. You can find out what we're going to talk about next Wednesday. But also within the community is a lot of tools and resources that you are going to need to build your business, including some done for you lead generating lead magnets. Okay, so definitely things that are already done to help you out. When you get out here on social media, here's how you get them to show you some behavior that they're interested. Here's how you get your suspects in the first place. You lead with value, right? Valuable content. Now, what does that mean? Because I still remember what it felt like to get started in this business and be like, what the hell does that even mean? Give value. What that mean? Get somebody a hug or something, child? I don't know what. Send them a message. I don't know what that means. And so valuable content, giving value, that is you giving a solution to a problem that you know your target audience has. Now, if you don't know what kinds of problems your target audience has, well, that's a problem right there, then in and of itself, right? If you don't know your target audience very well, that's a problem. So let's think about this. I'll use myself as an example for this one, okay? And then we'll go with Beyonce, but I'm first. I'm older than her anyway. Okay, so for me, I'm a home business coach. Who do you think my target audience is? Oh, I don't know, home businesses, right? People who have a home business. What am I here to help them to do, right? I'm here to help them solve a problem. What are some common problems that a home business owner has? More specifically, network marketers and affiliate marketers and direct sellers, right? What is a common problem? Or several common problems. I can write a list, right? Lead generation, problem. Traffic flow, problem. Sales, generating sales, problem. Lack of skills, problem. Lack of tools, problem. I just gave you 5 problems right there, Jared. 5. Do I need to talk about all 5 right now? No. And this is why you want to do content daily. Look at me. You keep giving me ideas and I'm like, I will never run out of content because you're here to give me ideas. Thank you. Right? I appreciate you. And so that is what you're going to do for your audience as well. Because the more you start answering those questions and addressing those problems, the more they're going to give you more problems for you to solve for them or help them solve, right? Just like, even though I could talk about those 5 things, you would think, oh, see, that's it. 5 pieces of content. That's all the ideas I've got. I don't know anything else. Wrong. Because there's so many different directions you can go just off of one problem, right? With lead generation, I can talk about being clear on your target audience. I can talk about being clear on your micro story. I could talk about the friends that you have right now. Are they your target audience? I could talk about a customer avatar. I can talk about how to figure that out, right? Which would include the demographic and the psychographic. There's so many different things that I could talk about. And once you open your mind to the possibility that you can get creative and think outside the box, all of a sudden, all of these ideas start flowing in. That's what you want. Okay. So let's say I wanted to talk to people about how they could get fresh leads for their business. Okay. And again, this is all done for you. So for if you were a part of my community, right, which is also known as MLSP. So I think I put a link in there. If I didn't, I'll go back and put it in there. So by the time you hear this, it'll probably already be there. So I'm going to show you the types of things that I'm talking about, right? Because for me, as someone who works with home business owners who want to go next level, right? They want to get more leads, get more sales. Then I would probably talk about maybe something like this one. Okay, I'll share my screen again. And you see that? Here's an on-demand training. They don't have to schedule time and set aside time to be able to watch this. When they can do this when they have a block of free time, right? A lot of home business owners right now, they're working full-time jobs and they're looking to fire their boss. Okay, fine. So here's a training for when you can use it. This is 17 irrefutable laws to build a six-figure residual income in your particular company, right? See, even if I were still doing network marketing, I don't need to get somebody to leave their company and come to mine. I don't need to do that. What I can do instead is show them how to make their business even better. How can they make improvements so that they build more income in the business they're in already? And that way they can set their family financially free. So they can access this training for free, including a bonus MP3 download. So whether they click this, or this, it's all going to take them to the same place, which is this. For them to have to give me their information so that they become a lead for me. And now I have their contact information, which is going to go into my CRM, also known as your customer relationship manager, CRM, right? So they enter their info. Now they can get access. Now, some people might be thinking, well, Val, I'm trying to make money out here. Why am I giving away stuff for free? I ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to make stacks. I'm trying to get these doubloons. Okay. I get you. Me too. But this is a part of the process. If you not only want to close a sale and get them stacks and get them doubloons, okay, but you also want to keep getting those sales, getting those stacks and getting those doubloons. If you want to be able to continue getting repeat sales from your current customers, as well as continuing to build and bring in new customers so that it compounds, then this is the way that you do it. This is part of the process. Okay. So they will enter their information and now they're going on my email list. Hallelujah. Bigger email list. Yay. And I'm doing this with qualified leads. They wouldn't be qualified leads if they didn't give me their information. See, they told me that they want to get this information. And if they want this information, they want this solution to their problem, I've probably got more solutions. And this opens me up to not only be able to give them access to this so I can build my list, but it also gives me an opportunity to step in with a conversation. What are we going to converse about? What are we going to converse about? We're going to converse about this. How they can have success in their business. We're going to talk about why they haven't had success in their business yet. We're going to talk about ways that they've tried already to set their family financially free. We're going to talk about some new ways that they can do that. We're going to start talking about residual income. I want them to tell me more about their business now. So see, I don't need to do the small talk. I don't need to say, oh my gosh, I saw that picture of your dog. I think it's great. I don't have to say, oh, nice weather we're having. Oh, you're from DC, me too. I don't have to do that. Because they came to me. They gave me their info and said, yes, I need help. That's a big difference. And you can even do that inside of your company as well, right? Because like I said, where is it? Like I said, if you had a membership inside of the MLSP community, you would be able to get access to this kind of stuff for your business, right? So let's say you are, I don't know, which example do I want to use today? Let's say, oh, child, shall I do it? I'm about to do it to him. How many of you are tired of seeing people reach out to you from like Forex or crypto, Bitcoin, all that? How many of you are tired of that? Because the second you accept a friend request, they're like, hey, how you doing? Come check this out. Like it's crazy, right? Okay, so let's talk about that. So crypto people, look, child, let me help you, child. This is what you can do instead. Because if you want to be able to help folks, right? If you want to be able to, hold on, might have clicked the wrong thing here. If you want to be able to help more folks, to be able to learn about Forex and grow with Forex and become a part of your company, maybe you're in Epic or something like that, then this is the way that you do it. It is not by going around saying, oh my gosh, are you ready for an epic year with us? Check out this information link. Please don't do that. Okay. Because people are sick of it. They are sick of it. Did you read my lips? Because I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. But I'm telling you, they're sick of it. They're tired of people, pitching them and trying to sell them. People don't like to be sold. They love to buy, but they don't like to be sold, right? And this is why you're on social media, to market as opposed to sell. You're going to sell to your list, but first you got to get them on your list. And that's where the marketing comes in, because in order for you to market, it requires that you become social with folks. And that's why social media is perfect for marketing. They call it social media marketing. Go market. Here's a way you can do it. So I'm going to share my screen again. Boom. What if you had this? And you could have this. This is already done for you. You can use this to give as some valuable content to your target audience. Who is your target audience? Not everybody, because I can tell you right now, I don't give a damn about Forex. I don't care. I don't want to learn it. Don't care. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, fine. Let me be stupid right now. Maybe I'll come to my senses later, but I don't want to learn about it. So I know I'm not in your target audience. Don't come over here pitching me. Okay. Right. So wouldn't it be better if you had people who came to you and said, oh my gosh, yes, I want to learn Forex. Yes, I want to have a conversation with you about Forex. As a matter of fact, here's my email. Here's my phone number. Let's have a conversation. Wouldn't that be better? Right? So if you had something like this, where you could tell a person 2.4 quadrillion reasons to learn the 5 Forex fundamentals, right? Because the foreign exchange market is now worth over $2.4 quadrillion. Isn't it time you get a piece of the action, right? You can learn what every trader needs to know before you jump into the exciting world of Forex. Would you like to learn that? Would you like to learn about fundamental number 5, the PIP, right? The person says, yes, I do. Okay, enter your info. See, what people don't realize is you have things that can be just as valuable as money, right? Because you having their contact information and building your list, the money's in your list. If you have no list and you're wondering why you haven't made much money in your business yet, well, there you go. I just gave you the answer. You answered your own question. There it is, right? So this is the way to get that process going. Okay. Once they've entered their information, you're going to get an email notification. Hey, you just got a new lead. Reach out to them in the next 24 to 48 hours. Don't wait any longer than that. And then when you do, where do you think you're going to reach out to them about? Forex fundamentals. You're going to talk to them about, hey, tell me a little bit about any experience that you may or may not have had with Forex. Are you brand new to this, or what's going on there? Hey, why are you looking to start, learning more about Forex? What's going on right now? Tell me a little bit more. Boom. Now you're in a prospecting conversation, so you can close them into your business. And you're closing a person into your business that actually wants to be there. You're not chasing, you're not convincing, you're not begging, you're not educating people on why they need Forex when we don't give a damn about no Forex. We don't want to know why we need it. Go to the people who do. McDonald's is not going to try to convince people that they need to eat their burgers. McDonald's is making billions of dollars, even though they're selling junk food, basically, right? People are like, this is not even real food. And they're like, and it doesn't matter. They are solving a problem for people. Right? Now, I also promised you that I would use Beyonce as an example. If you are a Beyonce fan, go ahead and type Beyonce inside of the chat. Okay. I guess I would be a Beyonce. I don't know. I don't know if I would consider myself a fan so much, but I guess I do like her music. I like some of it. I don't know. Anyway, I do like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Little power couple going on there. You know what I'm saying? I like them. I don't know if I'm a fan. Anyway, I'm spending too much time talking about that. So Beyonce or any singer, what do? They start off, they say, you know what? I don't just want to sing around the house and stuff. I want to do this as a profession. I want to get paid to do this. Right? So what does Beyonce do next? She starts building her skill set. She works on her vocal cords to become an even better, even stronger singer. She starts creating content, writing music, right? And then she starts putting that content out there. You hear the content, right? Her songs is her content, valuable content for the people in her target audience. See, her music is not played everywhere because everybody's not a prospect. Her music is played where her ideal audience hangs out. So no, you will not find a Beyonce song anywhere on the classical music station. I promise you that. Okay. You're not going to find Beyonce's music, not likely to find Beyonce's music on, the all Spanish speaking channels. Not going to find that. Right. However, you will find her on the pop stations, on the R&B stations, right? That's her target audience because that's the kind of content she creates. It's the content for her audience. And she's not sitting around crying about the fact that, oh my God, the classical station doesn't like me because they're not playing my music. Therefore, they must not like me. And now I feel bad that they don't like me. Maybe I should stop putting out my content. She don't give a damn. And this is really the thing that, if you have that fear or that anxiety, that you're going to want to start having that kind of perspective too, that the focus is on your target audience. And a lot of times, if you're feeling down about getting rejected, it's because you haven't done the work of narrowing down the target audience. And if you simply did that, your world would start to change. Okay. And you would stop worrying about what other people think anyway. All right. So now Beyonce puts out her content in front of the right people on the right stations. What happens? People say, oh, I like that song. And she says, great, it's on my new album. Get it. They say, okay. And they buy. So this is the build, engage, and sell. She has built her audience up by putting out valuable content. She engages with her audience, whether it's interviews, concerts, whatever. But another thing she does in her engagement is pays attention to the feedback she gets from her audience. That's the most important part. If she puts out a song and it's a flop, she's not going to keep making songs like that. If she puts out a song and it's a hit, she's going to make more songs like that. You see that? She's paying attention. Are you paying attention to the content that you put out and what kind of feedback you're getting? Right? So that now the next hit she puts out, that next song that's very similar to the last hit she had, when she says, hey, I got another song for y'all. Y'all ready? They say, yeah, and they buy it. This works whether you are a singer, musician, actor, politician even. This works if you're a business or just, an individual. If you're using attraction marketing, it works. Attraction marketing is the exact opposite of everybody's a prospect. Are you starting to see the light? Child, I hope so. Okay. So I think we kind of covered everything. I think we kind of covered it. And again, if you want to be able to get all of the details here, and I think I showed this to you yesterday. So I'll just, oh no, did I just close it? Oh my God, did I just close everything? Oh, child. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. Oh no, I didn't. Hallelujah. I minimized it by mistake, but I didn't close it. But if you want to go ahead and get a spoiler and figure out what the third lie out of the 3 is going to be that I'm going to reveal tomorrow. But if you want to know it now, then here's where you can go and share my screen here. Right. So I put the link inside of the description box here, the top earner strategy. This is how you know who it's for. Right? If you've run out of people to talk to, you want to attract buyers, you want to walk across your company stage, you want to rank advance, you want some leverage with a proven system that actually works to help you get results. You want to learn the top earner secrets. I'm kind of giving them away to you right now. right? Even if you've never made money before, even if you got a small team or no team, even if you have built a really big business and you're looking to go next level, any of these, you're in the right place. And so what I want you to do is, yes, grab this, but also go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you know what's going down each and every day. Monday through Friday, I go live at 5. And you know, we covered the first lie, the second lie is here, and then so is the third, right? The second lie about everybody with a pulse is your prospect. That's all bullshit. You know that. Bull poo poo. So anyway, that is it for today. I think I got it all covered in the past 45 minutes. So I'm doing good with the time here. That's not bad. I think it's only been 45 minutes. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Cannot wait to see you back here tomorrow. Make sure that you check the description box for some upcoming events, because I'm definitely going to let you know when I'm going to be, which day I'm going to speak for the virtual summit coming up around the end of next month. But until then, there are more amazing upcoming events. The 8-week boot camp, the 8-week money making boot camp. I'll put that link in there. And also the level 1 workshop, right? It is a social media 100% success workshop to help you get the results that you want in your business. Click that. It's ValerieWalton.com/level1. The 8-week boot camp is ValerieWalton.com/bootcamp. The top earner strategy is in there, and even a cute little funny video for network marketers. Also, I almost forgot, every single Wednesday, there is a free training. So for those of you that are just getting started and you're on a really tight budget, how much tighter can you get than free? You know what I mean? So go ahead and attend the Wednesday webinars. It's a free mastermind every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you don't live in the Eastern time zone and you don't know what that time is going to be for you, Google is your best friend. Go look it up and you will know. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Cannot wait to see you back here tomorrow.